Actions like that, you know it's going to get out of control. Next pitch at the head of Sandy Alomar Jr., and here he comes, charging the mound. Kicks it Doherty, and everybody out to get into it. It's worth another look as Alomar looks like Steven Seagal on that. And watch number 39, Dennis Cook. This is a real bold move on his part as they pile up here. He leaps it like Richard Simmons, sweating to the oldies. And in here, look for Sparky Anderson telling Eric he wants a piece of big Eric Plunk, ready to take him on.
Bring home Pudge Rodriguez is now 3-1. To the fifth, it's 4-1 game. Sandy Alomar checks his swing. He's out in the swing. He argues he's tossed. It looked like he immediately made the call.
Well, he makes the call right away. Watch the umpire's left arm. Watch him point. He's watching the bat. He thinks he goes on the pitch, and he calls him a strike. He calls
Sandy Alomar facing Frankie Rodriguez. Alomar looks at strike three. He doesn't like the call. He doesn't like home plate umpire Brian O'Norris Cologne. He doesn't like his own 260 batting average. He doesn't like getting tossed, all right? Things Mike Hargrove doesn't like. Alomar getting tossed. He doesn't like O'Norris mouthwash. He doesn't like getting tossed either. Alomar chops one off the glove of Matt Ginter. Alomar slides in the first, but he's thrown out by Graffinino. 7-2 Indians. But watch this. Remember that static? Alomar challenges Graffinino, and it is on. Robbie said later, all I know is he's going to play for a while, and I'm going to play for a while. Still trying to figure out what Robbie meant by that. Alomar's brother Sandy got a childhood flashback about taking up for his little brother. Sandy would get tossed. The benches were clear. All his songs. Somebody said, oh, no, your mama didn't take $100 worth of food stamps out of a $1,000 Gucci bag.
Top of the sixth, Chuck Knobloch lays down the bunt. The fielding, Martinez hits Knobloch, but wait a minute, Knobloch is called out for running inside the baseline. Great call by the umps, but it's a stupid rule, and Chuck was thrown out of the game. Top of the seventh, still 1-0.
Rod Carew, he knows balls and strikes, and he was yelling. Top of 12, still 4-4. Maybe it's a good time to admit in 7th grade when I umpired girls softball, I did widen the strike zone to get home early for dinner. Didn't want to be late. Tim Salmon didn't like it. He was tossed.
Here, Sparky, relaxed. But then it got ugly in the 9th. Catteray throws behind Bob Hamlin. Hamlin takes offense. Look at Hamlin go after a number of players as they surround him. He'd be ejected. Tigers would win the game 14-2. Cecil, season high 5 ribbies.
The 3-2 pitch. Strike down. He got him.
Boy. Delay call goes to Woody Williams' way.
Strikeout number 6, and he's an out away.
Take a look at this, and look at the home plate umpire, and now he just tossed Beltran. Saw he sat there on his haunches for quite a while. Look at, see, he's saying, where's the strike? And now after the late call by the home plate umpire, Beltran is tossed. Tony Payne is trying to say why, and now Beltran's going to say, I'll get my money's worth.
Inning. We go to the top of the 10. Teams would strand a combined 26 runners on base. Eric Hinsky leaving 3, and he'll be leaving the game as well. Hinsky called out on the appeal to third base, slams his bat and gets tossed by the home plate ump. You can play umpire at home, and you may be able to read lips as well. Right? Oh.
Oh, Hinsky called out on strikes and is in the face of Mike Michalensky and is ejected and throws the bat.
Oh, there's a pickoff. Mitch Haniger caught leaning. And they're going to call a balk. Home plate umpire Nick Lentz is going to call a balk on Justin.
I'm not sure how the home plate umpire has this call. Nick Lentz is saying that he stepped towards third.
6-0 Mariners. Justin Verlander ejected from this game in the last half inning. Brad Peacock takes over. It's a 2-2 pitch that was close, but just off. Justin wanted it. We're going to carry it all the way through to the next pitch where Pham doubles against the right center field wall.
And so he's upset. Big deal. I mean, he has every right to be upset. From his vantage point, he feels like that was a pretty good pitch. And it's not just one pitch. For everybody at home, it's not about just one pitch. It could be a culmination of pitches. And he is exercising his opinion. He had his back turned, and right there he gets ejected.
And Murphy gets hit. And thrown out of the game now is Dustin Pedroia, I think. Now he was thrown out of the game. Second career ejection.
This was between innings, and has been upset about his at bat in the inning. I guess. I don't know. I mean, John Farrell was out there arguing as well. I don't think John got tossed. He did not, but Pedroia did.
Yeah, it came as a surprise. I mean, between innings, we saw Farrell out there, and then we saw Pedroia come out to join him, and Dustin has been thrown out of this ball game, so he might have been yelling something from the dugout. Rayburn didn't like it, and
strike two. Ooh, Myers said something. And now pointing. Really fired up, and he's been ejected from this game. Well, you never see that with Will Myers. But he just frustrated and boiled over right there. He is ejected from the game.
Oh, strike three call, and Arozarena flipping the bat, and he has been flipped. Ejected by Junior Valentine. Well, that was a quick reaction as Arozarena not happy over the call. You saw the bat flip, and just as quickly